So Marty, what are your thoughts on the game today?
Well, my feeling is that we are all of us very disappointed. Disappointed because we came here to win a football game and we couldn't. So we go back home with 0 points. Despite that, I think that the performance, when I look in a professional way, what I value in the performance, I definitely think is our best game since I arrived in the last 3 games. We play with personality in a game away against a good football team, but we need to compete better. Football is not about deserving, but about achieving. And in that sense, I think that today perhaps we deserve a little bit more, but we couldn't achieve what we wanted.
You talk about, or you've spoken about talking goals, that we'd only scored 1 in your first 2 games. Few chances today. How do you kind of keep improving in that final third?
Yeah, it's true that it was a game with not many goal chances. I think that according to our high amounts of passing and situations in the last third, we should be more clinical, more sharp in how to create the chance. But I think that the team is trying to express themselves in an offensive way, trying to be high on the pitch. I think that most of the time it's true. In the second half, it was more interruptions. But even though both in the first half, in the second half, we were quite high on the pitch. We were trying to penetrate the defense, and in that sense, it's true that they got 2 situations, 2 perhaps clear goal chances in the first half. The goal comes from almost nowhere, a sloppy situation from our side. We need to compete better on this one. And then as well a situation on behind Paul, and that, I think it's Cook that takes it almost behind Begovic. But out of that, it's not that they created a lot of goal chances. We defend the box well. We had good control of the counters. They're a dangerous team. They are the team that is one of the teams that has scored most goals in the season. And so far they can create more than one shoot on goal. Despite that, we need to get better, and I want to concede even less and create much more, because I think that we got the situations to be more clinical and create the goal situations.
I know we didn't win today, but going forward, is that the kind of level of performance that you expect, or do you think there's still more to come from these players?
I want still more, definitely. Every week, every day that I'm spending here, I want us to be better. Today has not been enough, so we cannot just be happy and go back home thinking, oh, okay, it was not that bad. It's bad. We don't want to lose games. And then, of course, my job is to make sure that we keep a good balance. I've been in this situation before. I always turn it. So perhaps the impact now in the first 3 games, when you look back, it's only these 2 points. It's not what we expected. But at the same time, I'm aware that the team is improving, and that's what I value. So once again, I think that we have the quality to turn this situation. I spoke with the guys. I think the beginning of the second half is encouraging. We had some good moments. The way we push until the last second, it's encouraging. And now we need to make sure that on Tuesday we get really, really strong at home, because that's one of the targets I do have as a manager.
The players clapped off. Sorry, the fans clapped off the players at the end as well. Do you think that just shows that how the team is improving and the fans are accepting your style?
I think the fans have been fantastic so far since my arrival, and I appreciate the effort that they made to come here, and they have been helping us for 95 minutes. Unfortunately, we couldn't give them the 3 points, and I'm really looking forward to do that. But what I can tell them is that we are working really, really hard, the players, all the staff, to make sure that we can turn this, and I'm completely convinced that we will do it all together. Starting on Tuesday, I think that again, playing at home gives us an edge. We need to recover that feeling that the Loftus Road is a very, very difficult pitch for all the teams in the league, and I'm pretty convinced that we're going to start to collect victories. Now, it's that feeling that perhaps mentally as well is not easy for the players, but I'm sure that when we get the first one, it will come more.